visual and a tactile learner? That's a question that came to me last February when I just finished teaching a grade 9 English unit with my students at Tannenbaum Chat in Ontario. I thought of my former VP and mentor, Ray Bukowski, who said to me, a teacher's effectiveness is in direct proportion to the impact that he has on his most vulnerable students. And I realized that even though some of my students did well on the essay, several other students, especially the most vulnerable students in the class, were not engaged and they didn't do well on the essay. So our school had a professional development day where we were allowed to do our own development. I chose to study educational technology and apps. And I started off with good intentions, 6 o'clock in the morning, and I was excited and enthusiastic. And by 7 o'clock that night, I was more confused and overwhelmed than I was at the beginning. There's 20,000 apps that I could have chose from. I didn't know where to begin. So I took a step back, but I kept at it, and I found 3 educational technologies and strategies that, when combined, did something amazing. Want to hear that? Yes? The first thing, 100% engagement in the next unit. 2, I reached the most vulnerable students in the class in ways that I never could have imagined. And that wasn't just from me. There are learning strategy teachers, there are other teachers in the school, their mothers. They phoned me to tell me how impactful this unit was. 3, it made marking fun. My wife is here, and I'd be up on a Tuesday at 11 o'clock at night, and I'd be with the laptop open, and she'd say, honey, what are you doing? It's 11 o'clock, go to bed. And she's also a teacher. And I said, you got to read this annotation in Siddhartha. And she said, oh. And the last thing is, it creates a learning environment that your students will call inspiring, engaging, and one student, a learning challenges student, called it addictive. He came in tired on Monday and said, I asked him, what's the matter? And he said, Mr. Cohen, I was up all night on Sunday. Instead of playing video games, I was annotating Siddhartha. And do you know I hate reading? And I said, why did you do it? And he said, I love this. It's the first time I've really loved reading. So that's what we're doing.